Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I would like to install and review the other Fedora based distro. It is called RisiOS, and you can go to risi.io to download the ISO. Before I download the ISO, I would like to explore the website, and actually I want to see the differences between the Fedora workstation and the RisiOS. Okay, in this home page we can see this, that the RisiOS is Fedora based, and then after that the RisiOS uses the GNOME desktop environment, and then for the terminal the RisiOS uses ZSH for the terminal. It is different with Fedora. Fedora uses the bash. As we can see in this page, Fedora magazine, we can install ZSH to our Fedora and use the ZSH as our terminal. Okay, and then I will scroll down in this page. In this area we can see there's Risi welcome. I think it will be the welcome page when we already done installing the RisiOS. And then Risi has Risi Tweaks. I think this is the place where we can change our theme, font, and something like that. And then Risi Script, I don't know actually what it is. We can try after we install the RisiOS. And then I will go to the download page. As we can see in this page, I think RisiOS only has one version of RisiOS. It's different with the Ultramarine or Nobara that has many versions. I think RisiOS only has one version. And then this is the minimum system requirements, and this is the recommended requirements. And in here we can see that we can download the ISO with torrent or direct download. Actually I already downloaded the ISO, and I will install the RisiOS in the GNOME boxes. Okay, let's start to try. I will create the VM. And then I will choose the RisiOS, this one, and then I will choose Fedora Linux because it is a Fedora based distro. Next I will give the RAM 4 GB, and then the storage I will give 25 GB. Wait, let's check the system requirement. Okay, so the recommended requirements is 4 GB of RAM and 25 GB of hard drive. Okay, and then I will make it 30. Okay, create. Choose start RisiOS. Okay, so we are in the live mode of RisiOS. I will choose to install to hard drive. I think RisiOS uses GNOME like the Fedora. It's different with Nobara, so let's try. I will choose English as the language. Okay. And then because I live in Indonesia, Jakarta, so I will let this time and date setting, and then I will go to the partition part, and then I will click this, so the RisiOS will create automatically. Okay, done. Accept changes. Okay, we can start the installation. Okay, while we are waiting for the installation to finish, I will go to the RisiOS website. We can see in the menu there's blog, shop, and forums. I will go to the blog menu. I think RisiOS still new, but I don't know. I will check it in the DistroWatch. DistroWatch RisiOS. Let's check it in the DistroWatch. So we can see in, oh, I'm sorry everyone, I thought that this is RisiOS, but it's different. I think there's no article in the DistroWatch about RisiOS. Yeah, I think there's no article about the RisiOS in DistroWatch. So let's continue to the shop. Okay, we can see in this part that RisiOS has something like merchandise, like t-shirts, and we can donate to RisiOS. We can choose this custom donation, or we can choose monthly donation. Okay, let's go to the forums. RisiOS. So wait, I don't have the login yet, so maybe you can sign up in this forum and you can browse it by yourself. Okay, let's go to the installation. Okay, I will fast forward this part until I finish the installation process. Okay. Okay everyone, the installation process is finished. So I will click the finish installation button, and then we need to restart our RisiOS, our VM, and then we can start to use the RisiOS. Okay everyone, we are now in the RisiOS. Just like the Fedora, so the window that comes up at the first time is welcome to RisiOS, and I think we need to set up something like username just like Fedora. Okay, next, and then the password for the username. And then all done, we can start using the RisiOS. And usually in Fedora, after we done creating the user, usually there's a GNOME welcome window. But in the RisiOS welcome window appear after the user creation process. So this Risi welcome is the welcome page of RisiOS. Let's check the first steps. In this window, we can see in here that we can set up the RPM Fusion and proprietary codecs just by clicking the launch button. And then we can set up FlatHub directly by clicking the launch button also. And then I think this launch button only launch the GNOME software window. And then install web apps. I think it's the same. Customize RisiOS with RisiTwix. Okay, I think it's the same with these two launch buttons. Okay, I will not click these two launch button because it will take a long time for finishing this process. I will click this one. Okay, so we can see the software manager of the RisiOS. And then the other thing, install web apps. So we can make web apps just like another application. We will try it later. Okay, and then RisiOS has RisiTwix. In GNOME we have GNOME Twix, and the RisiOS has RisiTwix. It's different with the GNOME Twix because in this RisiTwix window we can change the UI, and then we can see the extensions install and activation the extension from here. And then we can see the Risi script. So for example, I will click this install app button. What will appear after we click this button? So the Risi script will execute the script and then install the Brave browser. For example, this one. So by clicking the install apps button, the RISI-OS directly execute the script, and we can see in this process the RISI-OS add the repo in here. You can see add the Brave browser repo, and then after that install the Brave browser. Okay, I will cancel this process because it takes too long. My internet is not good. Okay, you can see here we just click the install app button, and then the RISI script will be executed. Okay, the UI in here, we can change the appearance, layout, windows. Okay, and then wait, I will try to change the accent colors. Nothing happened. Okay, I will skip this, and then we go to the quick setup. I think it's like the first steps. The quick setup will execute something like RISI script. I will try this. For example, audio consumption. Yeah, we can see here RISI script will be executed. Okay, cancel, and then join the community. Okay, Discord. So there's a Discord for the RISI-OS, I think. Twitter, Instagram. We can also contribute to RISI-OS. Okay, I will close this window, and then we can go to the apps that is installed by default in RISI-OS. So we can see in here RISI-OS uses only Office for the office, not like the Fedora. Fedora uses the LibreOffice. And then for utilities, I think it's the same applications with the Fedora. And then the terminal, just like at the RISI website, RISI-OS use the ZSH for the terminal. So you can see the differences. The prompt, it's different with Fedora. Wait, I will change the color. Okay. And then the font, I will make it bigger. Okay. And then after the CSH terminal, wait, I will try. Yeah, it's very great. Actually, this is my first time. This is my first experience using the ZSH as terminal. Let's go to the RISI-OS webpage. Okay, you can see in this area, the RISI-OS uses ZSH, and then RISI welcome. We already seen this RISI welcome page, and then RISI tweaks, and Rishi script. Okay, what else? Let's go to the Rishi OS again. Web apps. I will try the web apps. So for example, if we want to make, for example, twitter.com, and then application in here, I will try to find Twitter logo. There's no Twitter logo, I think. So I will try the Facebook. Wait, my Chromium cannot launch. I don't know why. So I will try to install the Firefox. I will install Firefox. I think this Rishi OS using sudo, just like the Fedora workstation. Okay everyone, the process installation of Firefox is finished. So I will go to the web apps again. Wait, I will restart this process. I will try to run the Firefox. Okay, it's running now, and then let's try again the web apps. I hope the Firefox, okay, we can see in this area the browser, we can choose between the Chromium and Firefox. I will try the Firefox and the website name, for example, Facebook, and then I will check the URL. So this is the URL. I will paste in here, and the icon, I will browse Facebook. Okay, and then the category will be internet. Private window, I don't know what is this. I will just click OK. Let's see what will happen with these apps. We can see in here, now we have a new launcher for Facebook. So this is the Facebook. It's like an apps, I will try another apps. For example, I will try Twitter. Okay, let's add the launcher. Twitter. So there's no Twitter. Wait. I will just use a random icon. This one. The category will be internet. Okay. Twitter. Let's try Twitter. Wait. Wait. Can we edit? Okay. Wait. I will delete this one. Delete. And I will make Twitter again. I just curious what is this navigation bar and private window. I will activate this navigation bar. I cannot see the icon. Okay, I will use this one and then click OK. Let's see in the launcher. So this is the Twitter. Let's try. Okay, so now we have this navigation bar in here, just like this Firefox. Okay, so we cannot see the difference between we open Twitter in Firefox and in the web apps. Okay, but if we try the Facebook, you can see in this window there's no menu in this Facebook window, and I think if we open something like this page, we cannot add another tab just like this. Okay, so after the web apps, I will go to the store. What is this? Actually, this is the web application that we can just add to the RisiOS. For example, audio. I will try Spotify web. So we can just click this and then we can click OK, and let's check the apps launcher. as you can see here, the launcher is here after we add from the web apps. So if you don't know the exact URL, you can go to store and then you can find your apps that you need. Okay, but just remember that this is only make a launcher, something like a shortcut to the web application, not installing the application to your RisiOS. Okay, and then let's go to the menu. So it's different with Fedora. We can see the line out and line in. So we can just click from here if we have more than one line in or line out. Okay, and then this is the power settings. It's like shortcut, I think. And then we will go to the settings menu. Let's go to the about RisiOS. So RisiOS uses the GNOME version 42.4. I think it's like the Fedora 36. And then I will go to the appearance. Yeah, it's like Fedora. Okay, I will close this, but before that, I will go to the software and then I will check the repo, software repositories. As we can see in this window, we have COPR repo for RisiOS enabled. And then Brave browser repo. And then because we didn't activate another repo, for example, RPM Fusion, so we cannot see the RPM Fusion in this software repository. Even the FlatHub repo, we cannot see that in here. Okay. Update preferences. I will turn off this. And then if we want to go to the Risi welcome page, we can just click this and then we can enable the RPM Fusion and FlatHub from here. Okay, and then we don't need to install the GNOME Twix anymore because Risi Twix is here. Okay, I will close this. So we are in the end of this video. I will say my conclusion about this RISI-OS. So I think RISI-OS can be used for you that who wants to use the Fedora but in the complete package, just like another Fedora based like Nobara and Ultramarine. They have their own version, their own flavor. So this RISI-OS has their own flavor too. I think RISI-OS is very easy to use for you that new in Linux, especially who wants to use the Fedora. And the one I like from RISI-OS, RISI-OS uses the GNOME desktop environment as the default version. In my experience, when I use GNOME desktop and then I did the upgrade from, for example, from Fedora 34 to 36, I had no problem. So my Fedora can just upgrade and I can use the Fedora without reinstall the OS. But I have another story. When I was using the Cinnamon, I couldn't upgrade smoothly from one version to another version. And then when I'm using GNOME desktop environment, all the hardware, for example the pen tablet, it works with GNOME desktop environment. If you have a Wacom, like Wacom pen tablet, you can see the Wacom control panel in here after you plug in the pen tablet. Okay everyone, I think this is the end of my video. If you have another experience about the RISI-OS or Fedora, you can just leave your comment below. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.